In line with the requirements of the ceasefire deal reached on Monday night in Malaysia, the military commanders in the three areas along the Thailand-Cambodia border have met on Tuesday, with a resolution that both sides will halt the movements of troops and enforce the ceasefire agreement while waiting till August 4, 2025 for the outcome of the General Border Committee (GBC) meeting to be held, before they will know the next line of action to be taken, which could be to evacuate troops out of the area or continue the war based on the aftermath of the GBC meeting agreed to be hosted by Cambodia next week Monday. The ceasefire mediator, who is the ASEAN chair and Malaysia Prime Minister, Anwar Ibrahim, who is currently in Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia for ASEAN meeting, said in a post via his personal verified X social media account on Tuesday that, as the ASEAN chair, Malaysia has emerged to lead efforts in reconciling Cambodia and Thailand, two neighboring countries that were nearly drawn into a more devastating conflict, adding, with the active involvement of China and the United States, we successfully achieved an immediate and unconditional ceasefire agreements. This is proof that diplomacy must guide our efforts to realize peace and resolute leadership, while stating in his earlier post after the ceasefire agreement was reached, that the ceasefire agreement is a concrete proof of the strength of ASEAN diplomacy, rooted in consensus, negotiation, and humanitarian principles. The Office of the Prime Minister of Malaysia, in a press statement published on its website, stated that, on behalf of the Malaysian government and ASEAN, I must express my deep appreciation and gratitude to both my close friends and associates, the Prime Minister of Cambodia, Samdech Hun Mane, and the Acting Prime Minister of Thailand, Phumtham Wechayoi, for not only being present, gracious enough to participate in very frank discussions, very passionate about securing peace, and due to their efforts and participation, we have seen very positive developmental results that would all go well for Cambodia and Thailand and for ASEAN. The government of Malaysia, Cambodia and Thailand issue this joint press release following the special meeting chaired, hosted and witnessed by Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim in Putrajaya and participated by Cambodia's Prime Minister Samdech Mohabawatipadai Hun Mane and Thailand's Acting Prime Minister Phumtham Wechayoi, and co-organized by the United States of America with the active participation of the People's Republic of China, to promote a peaceful resolution to the ongoing situation. PM Hun Mane and Acting PM Phumtham Wechayoi have expressed the positions and willingness for immediate ceasefire and return to normalcy. The United States President, Donald J. Trump, has been in contact with the leaders of both countries, urging the leaders to find peaceful solution to the conflict. The Chinese side has kept close contact with Cambodia, Thailand, Malaysia, and relevant countries, to actively promote dialogue, ceasefire, and restoring peace. The presence and collaboration of all parties underscore a shared commitment to peace, dialogue, and regional stability. Both Cambodia and Thailand reached a common understanding, as follows: an immediate and unconditional ceasefire, with effect from 2400 hours, local time, midnight on the 28th of July 2025, tonight. This is a vital first step towards de-escalation and the restoration of peace and security. To convene informal meeting of regional commanders, Regional Military 1 and 2 on the Thai side and Regional Military 4 and 5 of the Cambodian side, at 7 o'clock hours on the 29th of July 2025, which means tomorrow morning, and followed by meeting with the defense attaches led by the chair of ASEAN, if both sides agreed, and to convene a meeting of the General Border Committee, GBC, on the 4th of August 2025, to be hosted by Cambodia. As the current chair of ASEAN, Malaysia stands ready to coordinate and observe a team to verify and ensure its implementation. Malaysia will also consult with fellow ASEAN member states to participate in the observation effort. Reflecting a regional commitment to supporting peace on the ground, both sides also agreed to resume direct communications between both prime ministers, foreign ministers and defense ministers. The foreign ministers and defense ministers of Malaysia, Cambodia and Thailand have been instructed to develop a detailed mechanism for the implementation, verification and reporting of the ceasefire. This mechanism will serve as a foundation for sustained peace and accountability. The meeting reaffirms the shared resolve of Malaysia, Cambodia and Thailand to uphold the principles of international law, peaceful coexistence and multilateral cooperation in the pursuit of a just and lasting resolution to the situation. Thank you. May I invite now Prime Minister Hun Manet. Cambodia Prime Minister Samdech Mohabor Hun Manet. Thank you, Prime Minister Anwar. Excellency Prime Minister of Malaysia and rotating chair of ASEANS, Acting Prime Minister of Thailand Phumtham Wechayoi, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have a very good meeting and very good results that hope to stop immediately the fighting that have caused many life loss, injuries and also caused a lot of displacement of people. We have about a total of 300,000 both sides of refugees, 140,000 on Cambodian side, 160,000 on Thailand side. We hope that the solutions that Prime Minister Anwar just announced will set a condition for moving forward for our bilateral discussion to return to normalcies of the relationship and as a foundation for future de-escalation of forces. In this sense, I'd like to express my thanks to Prime Minister of Malaysia, Anwar Ibrahim, for hosting this urgent and timely meeting, as well as his effort and personal initiative to mediate an immediate ceasefire between Cambodia and Thailand on 24 July 2025. I also extended my deep appreciation to President Donald Trump for his decisive mediation on the 26th of July 2025. Cambodia values the effort of the United States and thanks its government for organizing this crucial meeting in support of peace. I wish also to thank the government of China for Republic of China for their effort and also participating in this process in order to achieve the outcome, the positive outcome that we have today. I also thank you Prime Minister Phumtham Wechayoi for his positive role in constructive dialogue that we had today, that leading to the agreement which will lead to the stop of fighting immediately starting from tonight and open ways for our engagement between military to military from tomorrow morning, starting with the regional commanders meeting at 7 o'clock in the morning, and also there's a possibilities of engagement after the representative from the ASEAN's attaches led by our ASEAN chairs country, Malaysia, with the approval of both sides after our meeting. And also we will have the GBC meeting between led by the Ministers of Defence, which will set a good platform for more discussion to return to normalcies. So I have once again appreciated the outcome, and we hope that, and I confidently believe that the result that we have today will provide a lot of opportunities for hundreds of thousands of people on both sides to return to normalcy and the stop of fighting between our two countries, and the time to start rebuilding trust and confidence and cooperation going forward between Cambodia and Thailand. And thank you again, Prime Minister Anwar. Thank you, Prime Minister Phumtham, who has been here and very supportive. I invite you Phumtham Wechayoi to then say a few words. Acting Prime Minister of Thailand Phumtham Wechayoi. I would like to express my sincere appreciation to Prime Minister Anwar, the government of China and President Trump for your good view and concern. Today's outcome reflects Thailand's desire for peaceful resolution, while continuing to protect our sovereignty and the life of our people. We agree to ceasefire with assurance measure that it will be carried out successfully in good faith by both sides. Thank you very much. The press statement made available by the Office of the Prime Minister of Malaysia ends in quotes. Royal Thai Army, in a number of press releases between Monday and Tuesday, said that commanders of military units in all three Thai-Cambodia border areas mutually agree on a ceasefire and prohibition of troop movements while awaiting the GBC meeting on the 4th of August 2025. Major General Wintai Subari, Army spokesperson, revealed the results of the meeting and discussions between military unit commanders in the Thai-Cambodia border areas held today, the 29th of July 2025, at 10 a.m. in all three areas as follows. The meeting and discussions between the 1st Army Area and Cambodian Military Region 5 were held at the Klong Luek Permanent Border Crossing, Aranyaprathet District, Sa Kaeo Province, led by the Commanding General of the 1st Army Area. Both sides agreed to refrain from troop movements to avoid suspicion while awaiting the results of the GBC meeting on the 4th of August 2025, and to allow leaders at each level to communicate directly when necessary. The meeting and discussions between the 2nd Army Area and Cambodian Military Region 4 were held at the Chong Jom border crossing, Kap Chong District, Surin Province, led by the Commanding General of the 2nd Army Area. The discussion points included immediate cessation of firing, prohibition of using force or weapons against civilians, refraining from reinforcing troops and prohibiting troop movements that may cause misunderstanding, as well as facilitating the return of wounded and deceased from the clashes. Both sides mutually agreed and established area-level coordination teams to jointly resolve immediate problems and prevent recurrence. The meeting and discussions between the Chanthaburi and Trat Border Defense Command, CTBDC, and Cambodian Military Region 3 conducted through the online system, led by the commander of the Chanthaburi and Trat Border Defense Command. The meeting conclusions were in line with those in the 1st Army Area. Additionally, the Army spokesperson stated that the situation along the border has successfully maintained a ceasefire since before the meetings in all 3 areas. Major General Wintai Suveri, Army spokesperson, revealed that, on the 29th of July 2025, at 10:30 a.m., regarding the meetings and discussions between area-level military unit commanders of both countries, it has been reported that the areas under the responsibility of the 1st Army Area, namely Barafa Task Force and the Chanthaburi and Trat Border Defense Command, CTBDC, have successfully conducted meetings with the Cambodian side. As for the area under the 2nd Army Area, Suranari Task Force, coordination is currently underway to determine a suitable date and time for both parties, therefore, no discussions have taken place at this time. The Royal Thai Army will provide further information if the detailed results of the discussions show any progress. The 2nd Army Area detains surrendering Cambodian soldiers and upholds humanitarian principles in care and medical treatment of wounded personnel. Today, the 29th of July 2025, Major General Wintai Suveri, Army spokesperson, disclosed that the 2nd Army Area has reported the results of detaining 18 Cambodian soldiers following the clash incident in Samtai Area, Kantharalak District, Sisaket Province. The incident occurred after the Cambodian side employed heavy weapons and indirect fire weapons, firing into Thai territory. The Thai side subsequently deployed the Cavalry Battalion Task Force to conduct counter-operations and clear Cambodian positions. During these operations, several Cambodian soldiers surrendered without displaying any threatening posture or behavior toward the Thai side. The unit proceeded to disarm and detain them according to proper procedures, strictly adhering to international humanitarian principles. The detainees comprise 18 personnel, 1 second lieutenant, 2 master sergeant second class, 12 sergeant, 2 corporal, and 1 lance corporal. Among them, 1 person sustained injuries, Sergeant Momriti, who suffered gunshot wounds to the right hip and left arm. The Thai side subsequently arranged for his surgical treatment at the hospital. Additionally, 2 fatalities were discovered in the area. Currently, all Cambodian soldiers remain under detention at a secure location within the 2nd Army Area, where basic care provisions have been arranged, including clothing, food, drinking water, and medical treatment as necessary. Care is provided in accordance with international military standards of practice and adheres to international humanitarian principles. Subsequently, relevant procedural processes will be implemented. Regarding the deceased, the Thai side will proceed to repatriate the remains of the fallen according to international standards of practice for the dignified treatment of war dead. The Royal Thai Army continues to uphold human rights principles, international humanitarian law, and the obligations of Thailand under the Geneva Conventions regarding the proper treatment of enemy soldiers and the deceased. The 2nd Army Area reported that the Cambodian side violated the ceasefire agreement, with disturbances and weapon attacks found in multiple areas. The Thai side therefore responded accordingly to the situation. Regarding the meeting between military unit leaders in the area, the Army spokesperson revealed that efforts to proceed with the meeting continue. The Royal Thai Army received a report from the 2nd Army Area regarding the situation along the Thai-Cambodia border. After the Thai side complied with the ceasefire agreement after 2,400 hours and closely monitored and tracked the frontline situation, military units in the area reported Cambodian military operations in multiple incidents throughout the night until this morning. Disturbances and the use of supporting weapons firing into Thai territory were found in several areas, including Chong Bok area, Chong Anma area, Sam Tay area, Prasat Tarkwai area, and Phu Ma Hua area. The Thai side responded to the situation by deploying frontline forces and using supporting weapons to suppress the Cambodian military operations. Regarding this case, Major General Wintai Subari, Army spokesperson, issued a statement that, following the joint agreement reached between the Thai government and the Cambodian government to cease military combat along the border area, effective from 2,400 hours on the 28th of July 2025, to create an opportunity for a peaceful atmosphere, reduce tensions, and promote cooperation between neighboring countries. The Royal Thai Army clarified that the Thai side strictly complied with the said agreement by implementing a ceasefire in the Thai-Cambodia border area immediately upon the designated time with sincere intentions and firm adherence to the mutual commitment agreed upon by both governments. However, it is deeply regrettable that at the designated time, the Thai side continued to detect that the Cambodian side had used weapons to attack Thai territory at multiple points, which constitutes a deliberate violation of the agreement with the intention of destroying the system of mutual trust. The Royal Thai Army therefore condemns such actions, and the Thai side finds it necessary to implement appropriate retaliatory measures under the legitimate right of self-defense. The Royal Thai Army affirms that the Thai side did not use military force for aggression but to defend against encroachment and maintain national sovereignty under international rules. Additionally, the Army spokesperson disclosed regarding the scheduled meeting between military unit leaders of both sides, which was planned to be held this morning, that efforts continue to proceed with discussions between military leaders of both countries. It is currently known that the time has been adjusted to 10 o'clock hours, and other details will be disclosed again. Today, the 29th of July 2025, at 11:45 a.m., the Royal Thai Army received reports of personnel casualties from combat on the 28th of July 2025, totaling 3 individuals as follows. 1. Master Sergeant First Class Theriot Sijuj from the 3rd Infantry Battalion, 13th Infantry Brigade. 2. Sergeant First Class Aparom Songput from the 3rd Infantry Battalion, 8th Infantry Brigade. 3. Private Theriot Krajangthong from the 2nd Air Defense Regiment, 2nd Air Defense Brigade. The Royal Thai Army pays tribute to the personnel who lost their lives in the performance of the duty to protect national sovereignty, and it will provide the best care for the rights and welfare of the families and descendants of these brave soldiers in honor of their sacrifice. As of the 24th of July 2025, there have been a total of 14 personnel casualties. Meanwhile, the Cambodia Ministry of National Defense has rejected the allegations made by a spokesperson for the Royal Thai Army, who accused Cambodian forces of continuing to open fire despite the agreed ceasefire. Speaking at a press briefing, Ministry spokesperson, Maili Sokita said the Royal Cambodian Armed Forces, RCAF, have been strictly implementing the ceasefire agreement made between the two countries' leaders. We strongly reject the claims made by the Thai military spokesperson, who alleged gunfire exchanges and violations of the ceasefire agreement, she said. Cambodian forces have strictly implemented, and will continue to strictly implement, the Army Command's instructions and the ceasefire agreement, which took effect at midnight, she added. A statement made available by the Office of the Prime Minister of Cambodia indicated that the Cambodian PM says there's no time to rest despite ceasefire. Prime Minister Samdech Mohabova Thapade Hun Mane said this morning that he cannot rest, even though the frontline situation has eased following the ceasefire that took effect at midnight, in accordance with the agreement reached between Cambodia and Thailand at the special meeting in Malaysia yesterday. In a post on his social media platform, Samdech Thapade said that many critical tasks lie ahead, including monitoring the situation on the ground, supporting frontline forces, implementing appropriate policies for wounded and fallen soldiers, assisting hundreds of thousands of displaced people, and addressing the large-scale return of Cambodian workers from Thailand. He added that his top priority in recent days has been to find a swift solution to end the fighting in order to save lives, both military and civilian, in the conflict zones. The sooner the fighting stops, the sooner the affected people, especially the displaced, can return to their homes and resume their livelihoods, he wrote. At a time when the nation and our people are facing hardship, I may look a little older because of the gray hairs, he joked. Even if I look older and feel a little less strong than I did 10 years ago, my determination to face these challenges remains unwavering. Let's wait until the army and people are safe, and the country has returned to peace. Then it won't be too late to dye my hair. Samdech Akamoha Senapade Teko Hun Sen, President of the Senate of Cambodia, has praised the ceasefire initiative of US President Donald Trump, stressing that the achievement of the remarkable initiative has saved the lives of tens of thousands of people from the Cambodia-Thailand war. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to His Excellency, President Donald Trump, for his visionary initiative in creating a ceasefire and peace between Cambodia and Thailand. This initiative is a tremendous achievement that has helped save countless lives in both Cambodia and Thailand, he said in a Facebook post last night. The Senate President also thanked the Malaysian Prime Minister, Anwar Ibrahim, who helped organize the meeting venue and facilitated this ceasefire agreement. This ceasefire and peace agreement is yielding positive and effective results, he emphasized. Moreover, Samdech Teko Hun Sen extended his gratitude to China for its support, as well as to all friendly nations that have endorsed this ceasefire agreement. I also wish to thank the people of Cambodia and Thailand, along with both nations' armed forces, for their steadfast support of this peace process, he concluded. Cambodia Ministry of Information reported that the Ministry of Labor and Vocational Training said approximately 203,706 Cambodian workers returned from Thailand between July 24 and July 27, 2025. Notably, 120,438 Cambodians returned just yesterday. Today, more than 150,000 additional workers are expected to return from Thailand to Cambodia. Over this 5-day period, nearly 400,000 Cambodian workers will have returned. If the fighting continues, even more are likely to come back. We had reported that the Royal Thai Army and the Cambodia National Ministry of Defense have both denied firing the 10 projectiles that destroyed civilian houses and properties at Emerald Triangle, a city in Laos on Thursday, just as both government establishments confirmed early in the morning on Sunday that fighting continued through Saturday night to Sunday morning night despite President Donald Trump of the United States' U.S. statement on Saturday that he has spoken on phone with both the Prime Minister of Cambodia and the acting Prime Minister of Thailand, asking the two parties to agree on immediate ceasefire and failure to do so. According to Trump, US will not make any business deal with both countries. In his words, Trump said, "We happen to be, by coincidence, currently dealing on trade with both countries, but do not want to make any deal with either country if they are fighting, and I have told them so. The call with Thailand is being made momentarily. The call with Cambodia has ended, but expect a call back regarding war stoppage and ceasefire based on what Thailand has to say. I am trying to simplify a complex situation. Many people are being killed in this war, but it very much reminds me of the conflict between Pakistan and India, which was brought to a successful halt. We had reported that Asia is apparently becoming a continent of war as hope of achieving peace in the continent appeared slim since 2023 when fresh wars broke out in the Middle East Asia after Hamas attacked Israel, forcing Israel to launch a multi-front wars in Gaza, Lebanon, Syria, Iran and Yemen. This occurred as Russia, that has parts of its territory in Asia, had in 2022 launched a full-scale war against its neighboring European country, Ukraine. Which the multiple wars have led to millions of deaths, with many in the world expecting an end soon, but, while many in the world hoped for permanent end to the deadly wars, Another fresh war broke out during the week on Thursday in the Southeast Asia between Cambodia and Thailand after soldiers from Royal Thai Army of 14th Infantry Battalion on Wednesday stepped on a landmine at Huaibon, Chongan Ma, Nam Yuen District, Ubon Ratchathani Province, within the Thai-Cambodia border area, causing severe injury to one Thailand soldier while 4 other soldiers sustained some level of injuries, making the acting Prime Minister of Thailand, Phumtham Wechayoi, to recall the country's ambassador from Phnom Penh and expelled Cambodia's ambassador to Thailand, leading to heavy military confrontations starting next day morning, which, Cambodian news agency on Saturday reported that tens of thousands of innocent Cambodians, including children, pregnant women, and the elderly, have been forced to flee the military aggression along the border areas, including Preah Vihear, Oddar Meanchey, and Persit, and the Royal Thai Army also on Saturday released a video of its men hoisting the Thai flag at a location and stated that the Thai national flag was raised atop Phu Makwea, following Thai military operations to assault and seize the Phu Makwea area, where it said the Cambodian forces had been heavily positioned, adding that the area was successfully captured during the evening of war on Friday, while the Prime Minister of Thailand, Paetongtarn Shinawatra, who is currently on suspension, blamed the cause of the war on alleged powerful criminals in Cambodia, saying, "The conflict stems from the Thai government's efforts to crack down on call center crimes, dismantling a network of immense financial interests linked to influential groups in Cambodia." Notwithstanding, the Prime Minister of Cambodia, Samdech Mohabova Thapade Hun Mane, in a statement called on Cambodians not to attack businesses and citizens of Thailand living in Cambodia, adding that, after the Prime Minister of Malaysia and the rotating chairman of ASEAN, Anwar Ibrahim, intervened in the matter on Thursday, both countries agreed to a ceasefire slated to start on Friday by 12 a.m., but, an hour after Malaysia Prime Minister told him that Thailand has agreed to the ceasefire, Thailand rescinded its decision and continued military actions against Cambodia, and the Cambodia Ministry of National Defense spokesperson, Lieutenant General Maili Sokita, in an operational updates on Saturday, said that Thailand has continued to expand its military, including its infantry forces, heavy weaponry into Cambodia territory.
Osasua Network, bringing you the news in a more digital way.